Hello, welcome to Teacher Thura channel of Learning Biology. Today we are going to study about digestive system in human. Before we proceeding, you have to subscribe, like and comment, share this lesson so as a student can learn biology in simple way. Now welcome. What's the meaning of digestive system? This means that is a system of breaking down large food particles into small food particles so that can be easily to be absorbed by the blood system to the body tissue, cells and organs that are required. Meaning what? The term digestive system is a system of breaking down large food particle into small food particle. Now, digestive system is taken through alimental canal, which is a part of digestive system in human. And alimental canal, it consists of some parts. Number one, it consists of mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. Now, digestive system in human is starting from the mouth to the anus. Let us see parts of small intestine. Small intestine is consists of two parts, which is duodenum and ileum. That is among the parts of digestive system. Large intestine is consists of three parts, which are colon, rectum, and anus. Now, when we talk about the digestive system, we mean that breaking down complex food into small pieces or particles of foods. That this process is taking place through alimental canal. Now we have seen those parts of alimental canal. Now, but also there are some organs and glands that are used in digestive system that's helping the digestive processing. There are different organs like tongue, liver, pancreas, gallbladders, and the appendix that are mostly used in digestive system in the process of digesting foods. Now, let us see how digestion is taking place through those parts of alimental canal by starting with the digestive system in the mouth. Digestive system in the mouth is taken through two processes, which is mechanical process and chemical process. Now, when we talk about the mechanical process, this is the process of breaking food by physical means. For example, in the mouth, digestive system is done through teeth. Also, in the stomach, digestive system use mechanical force by using muscles through contraction and relaxation of muscles. Also, we can see in esophagus, digestive system, this process of digesting is controlled by muscular movement, which involves the longitudinal muscles and circular muscles through the process of peristalsis. Now, this is digestive system in the mouth that are taking place through two processes, which is mechanical forces and chemical. And now when we're talking about chemical process of digestion, this is a kind of digestion which involve the breaking down of large foods into small particles by using a certain chemical known as enzymes. Now, we can proceed in digestion of food in the mouth. It's controlled by teeth. Mostly is controlled by teeth. Now we have different types of teeth that can use in the process of digestion. For example, in scissors, canines, premolars, and the molars. These are type of teeth in human being that are used in process of digestion. We can see that in scissors they breaking down food particles, while this canine holding the particles and squeeze them to the premolars and molars, which are used for crushing and grading food particles so they can be absorbed or they can be taken to the pharynx. Now, digestion also from the stomach is passed through the organ or ring known as pharynx that allowing swallowing of the bowels to the esophagus. Now, esophagus is a muscular tube that control movement of foods through the process of peristalsis by contraction and relaxation of muscles. Now that is esophagus. Now, apart from digestion in the mouth, now digestion is proceeding to the stomach, whereby you can see digestive system in the stomach that is controlled by mechanical digestion by using muscles and chemical digestion by using gastric juices. And gastric juices, it have different components that are used in digestion. For example, you can see components of gastric juice like chlorine, hydrochloric acid, pepsin, renin, and mucus. These are among of the food composition of gastric juice that is secreted by gastric gland in the stomach so that can digest kinds of foods. Can see hydrochloric is providing acidic medium to the stomach, while pepsin enzymes, it's used to break down large protein particles into small peptides, while renin is used in coagulation of milk. But mucus, this is it's used to protect the stomach wall against the damage of digestive enzymes. These are components of gastric juice that are used in digestion in the stomach. After stomach digestion is proceeding to the duodenum, that is the first part of small intestine. In duodenum, digestion is taking place through enzymes. We can call it a chemical process by using pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice, it have also different composition that are used in digestion in the ileum. Now in ileum, digestion process is taking place pancreatic juice. You can see some parts of pancreatic juices like lipase enzymes, and in lipase enzymes that convert lipid into fats and glycerols. But also there is pancreatic amylases. These enzymes, it's used to convert the starch into maltose. Trypsin also is found in duodenum as a part of pancreatic juice that's used to convert protein into peptide and amino acid. And also within the pancreatic juice there is sodium bicarbonate that provide alkaline medium into the duodenum so that duodenum can work. We can see this duodenum is working under alkaline condition, while the stomach is work under acidic condition by providing through HCl, which is hydrochloric acid, which is found in the stomach wall. Now after duodenum, the foods carried chyme is passing from the duodenum to the part of ileum, whereby also in this part of ileum there is digestion. Digestion in this part, it's end here. The process of digestion is end up in ileum, whereby you can see that in the part of the in stomach ileums as a part of small intestine, digestion is done through juice known as intestinal juice that is secreted by the wall of the ileum, intestinal wall of the ileum, and this juice is known as intestinal juices. And intestinal juices is controlled through different components. We can see parts of intestinal juice, which is lipase enzymes. Now lipase enzymes, as we have mentioned in duodenum, its work to convert or to digest lipid foods into fat acid and glycerols. Also in ileum there is maltase. This is the enzymes that used to digest or to convert maltose foods into glucose. Also there is another enzymes used in ileum that is known as sucrase. Sucrase, it's used to convert sucrose into glucose and fructose. There is also lactase. Lactase, it's used to catalyze or convert sucrose or convert lactose into glucose and galactose. Now lactose, it converts lactose into glucose and galactose. Also you can see another enzyme is peptidase enzymes. peptidase enzymes, it's used to catalyze remaining peptide into amino acid. Now we can see as some of parts of proteins that have taken digestion. Digestion of protein is starting from the stomach by using pepsin enzymes, while it proceeds to the duodenum and at the end is end up in ileum. Also, you can see after foods reach in the ileum, those are good nutrients. They are passing through the blood vessels and enters through the body tissues. This process is known as absorption. After food digested in the ileum is taken through the blood vessels and transported to other parts of the body that acquired those food nutrients. And other foods which are unnecessary in the body, they pass through large intestine and move out through the anus. Now let us see some parts of large intestine that are used in digestion or at the end parts of digestion we have see is ileum. Now this part of large intestine, which is colon, rectum and anus. Let us see this part of large intestine. Part of large intestine, as we have mentioned, is colon, that are used to absorbing water in the digestive systems, so that those food particles that are remaining. This is a most part of absorbing water, reabsorption of water, so that it can be smooth to pass those remaining foods to rectum, whereby the rectum is a part or is a temporary storage of feces or unwanted material. Unwanted materials, this we are wasted material. Now wasted material, they are stored for temporal in rectum. Then anus is a part where there is where feces or unwanted material pass through the body outside. Now this was the process of digestion from the mouth to the anus. We have mentioned different parts of alimental canals that are involved in digestion. Now remember that the digestive system is end up in the ileum, but unwanted foods, they pass through the parts of large intestine and move out of the body as waste product. Okay, thank you for listening this part of digestive system in human. Thank you for listening. I know you have understand something. I wish all the best, but before, remember to subscribe, like and comment. Thank you very much. Goodbye.